Welcome to Tipping the Scale. We are your hosts. I am Nix, and he is Will. How you doing, brother?
I'm all good. What's happening?
Nothing much. I wanted to take this moment or minute to say thank you to everyone who views our show, comments, likes, subscribe, shared, whatever. Anything you've done to contribute to our success or to people viewing us or seeing us, I completely appreciate it. We appreciate it. And I also want to give a shout out to my wife. She is the reason I am so cute today. Okay, Shorty be holding me down. She be taking care of me. But let's roll right on into it. How was your week?
My week was decent. Same old, same old.
Yeah.
Same old, same old.
Did you see Plies' teeth?
He changed his teeth. That's old news, ain't it?
I just seen it. His teeth are like regular people's teeth, like our teeth. I think that's dope.
Yeah, growth. You get tired of walking around with them stinking ass teeth in your mouth.
Bro, how you know they stink?
I don't know. I just heard stories about them. I just heard girls say that niggas with girls, they breath. Look.
What about that Cardi B video? You seen it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Do you have any thoughts on that?
It's inappropriate.
I think so too. I was so uncomfortable watching that with my kids.
But yeah, as far as like, that's not something I would want my daughter to watch.
Right? Okay. I'm glad I wasn't alone in it. Yeah. I was like, okay, Cardi. Nah, we're doing a bit too much here. Okay? A bit too much. What about the king?
You've been killing lately.
He been doing a whole lot of stuff lately.
Yeah.
How you feel about him getting to it with that lady?
I don't have a problem with it.
You don't?
Nope.
Why not?
Because sometimes people need to shut the fuck up.
I agree.
If you don't know what you're talking, like I feel like in that instance, when you performing at that level and you just hear some bullshit, it's like stop, like be quiet, because you don't even know what you're talking about. You're just talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I also think he wasn't even talking to her initially. And I feel like sometimes women, they want to take up for their man or their man. Same thing with guys. They want to take up for their girlfriends or their wives or whatever. But sometimes you got to let the men do the men stuff. Like, There's no reason why you're trying to protect your husband or speak up for him. Like, he got it.
And he should have. I'm trying to figure out where her husband was at, because I ain't see homie stand up at all.
Only thing you seen was LeBron and the lady.
That's it.
And she's like, he's talking crazy to my husband. Where's your husband? Because he's ghost.
But no, I don't blame LeBron. I don't blame that's happening a lot in the industry, where people are, everybody got a platform now with the internet, and so everybody feel like the need to, if they see something, they want to give their commentary. Sometimes their commentary is bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
Or their opinion is just bull. It's not even a good synopsis on what's going on. It's like you just watching highlights and pick-pointing shit. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
I think social media has created a world for people to feel comfortable and safe to pretty much say anything. I don't really know what she said to him, but I do know he said that some of the things that she said were out of bounds. Kind of like, okay, now you pushing it. Like, you could talk shit, but everybody knows talking shit has a level. There are boundaries to it. So, I don't know. I just feel like people just need to chill. Chill. Like your homie Brett Favre.
That ain't my homie.
He ain't your homie?
No, I'm a Bears fan.
Oh.
Always. I mean, I respect him. I never fucked with him like that. I'm a Bears fan. He been killed us for years.
What's his beef with Deshaun Watson?
No, he just made a comment telling him that he should just stick it out and let the organization make their decision on how they want to play it. But that's just an old way of thinking. And I think that the NFL players now, they changing the narrative and changing the scope of how they do stuff. They don't want to spend all we talked about this last week. They don't want to spend all their time in one destination. You know what I'm saying? Because the football career is only so long. So why waste it in a situation where you're not gonna be able to reach your full potential? So that's fucked up though. It's a bad comment. I see where he came from, because when he played for Atlanta, he just set it out and he got traded on his own. He ain't requested trade. He just got traded, and then he went to Green Bay. You know the story, but yeah, just old heads being old heads.
It's definitely a new day in sports.
Yeah, most definitely.
Somebody else requested a trade recently. Wait, I'm sorry. I don't know too much about football. Deshaun Watson, is he on the Texans? Who's on the Texans?
That's Deshaun Watson.
Oh, okay, cool. Look at me. I'm there. Yeah. I'm there.
What's that girl name? What's that girl name who got traded from the Sky? She didn't get traded. She signed.
Cheyenne Parker. She signed with the Atlanta Dream.
Have you seen her Instagram?
I am an Instagram follower. Okay. I post her all the time.
Yeah. For all listeners, I suggest you go follow that young lady.
Are we following her for her talent?
And yes, for her talent.
You're lying.
Her intellectual
That is
posts.
not why you want to tell people to follow her.
What? She posts very positive quotes and memes. She's a beautiful model as well. You know. Do you follow her for intellectual posts?
I follow her because she a beast in the paint. And I go to Chicago Sky's games.
Yeah, she's a beast.
Such a dude.
What, man?
Such a dude.
Hey, man.
It's all good. We'll see him when she come and play the Sky.
No, I can't. I'm going to go check that out, most definitely. So, I got a situation, man. I don't know if you've seen my Facebook post, but I had a Pillar's hoodie that I left at what I thought was a friend's home. This is a female friend.
Okay.
It's a nice hoodie. It was clean, fairly new.
Is the female friend a sexual friend or a friend?
No,
like
I did not have sexual.
I'm just trying to create the boundaries here. No. Okay.
So, the hoodie was left at her home. Granted, I was irresponsible for leaving that hoodie over there for 3 months.
What?
I'm not a fan of wearing the same thing twice.
What?
So, like, I'm not like, I don't know.
3 months?
Yeah.
Okay, proceed.
But it's a hoodie, though.
Proceed.
I got a lot of hoodies. Long story short, I called. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Who out the bam? What's up, my hoodie? I don't know where it is. She told me she don't know where my hoodie is.
Take it, you were upset.
I was very upset.
Why?
Because that was a 101. I don't want to say it was a 101, but you know how Pillars make their hoodies.
Yes.
When they make them, they sell them. Mm-hmm. They don't make them no more.
And there's no more.
If they restock them, you lucky.
Whose fault?
But if they don't, it's my fault. But as a responsible adult,
no.
Why would you dismantle someone's property? Now, granted, I left this young lady with a parting gift before I left. Meaning that I left her something. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I left her something to where it was. I left her something as a good friend. It's like if one of your friends came over and they left you a bottle of wine or something, just a nice gesture.
Did you leave her some wine?
Yeah, let's just say I left her some wine. I left her a bottle of wine.
You didn't expect it to be there 3 months later, did you?
No, the wine is for her.
Sure. Okay,
you feel me? Mm-hmm. I asked for my hoodie. There's nowhere to be found. Like as adults, yes.
I'm not keeping up with your stuff for 3 months.
A hoodie.
But what did she say she did with it?
She said she threw it away.
Oh, that's different. Now, your stuff could probably get lost in my house, but I'm not going to throw it away.
Gee. That's terrible. I would have respected that she told me, I got your hoodie, I wear this shit every day and you ain't getting it back. I could respect that. That's gangster. But for you to just tell me you threw it away or you don't know where it's at, that's some bullshit.
You don't think she threw it away?
No, I don't. That hoodie was nice. And it smelled like Dior. And it was new. No reason for you to throw that away. No reason to throw that away.
Does she have a boyfriend now?
I don't know. But see, the thing is, the time I was trying to go get my hoodie, she was like, "Oh, I got a boyfriend. We're out the band. You can't come over." All right, cool. That's fine.
No, that's not fine. We'll leave my hoodie out on the curb and I pick it up.
See, I don't want to get too deep.
I feel like people go above and beyond.
I got properties.
Who got partners. It's not that deep.
In different places. I got a chain out in Naperville.
That's stupid.
I had my Apple Watch at some destination for about a month. Like, shit happens.
So you don't care about your own things.
I do care about my own things.
Others because they don't care about them?
That if I leave my stuff with you, that means I trust you, or I see some type of, like, we supposed to be cool.
But that's your interpretation of it. Because if you leave them stuff at my house, I'm going to feel like you don't want it, you don't care.
You're going to put my shit up.
Yeah, but if you ask me 3 months later
Yeah.
where it is, I'm not gonna be
It's
able
gonna
to
be
tell
in the
you.
closet.
It's somewhere. You know how many
In
closets
the
I got?
closet.
Somewhere.
Yeah, we're gonna find it.
And no
You're not
heat.
gonna throw it away.
I'm not gonna throw it away, but I'm not gonna
I
search
know
for it
you,
either.
if I left my hoodie at your house, my
Mm-hmm.
hoodie's gonna be folded in the foyer, sitting in the damn closet somewhere.
That's true.
And if you don't know where it is, your wife will know what it is, and I will
That's
get my hoodie.
very true.
Exactly.
Very
It's
true.
not gonna get thrown in the garbage. It's irresponsible.
On both parts.
I know. I take full responsibility for that.
Did you express how angry you
Oh
were?
yeah. And I felt bad because I have not said mean things like that in a long time to nobody. I was very upset.
You say mean things
No, I don't.
all the time.
No, I don't. That's not true.
Probably not to that magnitude, but
Not
you
true.
say mean things all the time.
What do I say mean?
I know, no, but I can't give you an example right now.
I'm not mean. But yeah.
So, did she apologize for throwing it away after
No.
you cursed her out?
No way.
What was her response to your mean tyrant that you went off on her?
It don't even matter, man.
Oh, no, I meant like this.
Fuck you.
Okay, I was supposed to say, did she have a nonchalant?
Broke ass nigga. Fuck that hoodie.
Wow.
That's the black woman come back to all niggas, man.
You're broke because you wanted your hoodie?
Yeah. It's like if it was a Nike hoodie, I'd be tripping. Even if it was this hoodie, I'd be pissed off. But if it was like a
That
regular
hoodie,
black,
that's like $110.
yeah, that's not.
That's different.
Yeah, but even the Pillars hoodie was more than this.
Yes, that's why I can't look.
The hoodie I wore to the photo shoot we did.
That shit did.
That it's dead for real.
It
That's the name of
definitely
this.
is, because
That
she
shit
don't
dead.
have it no more.
No, it's over with.
That was expensive. I
Bruh.
would have never bought that anyway. I
Bruh,
like
I bought
fillers.
it
Don't curse me
because
out. I fuck with y'all.
I fucked with it. When I
just
like
can't afford
something,
it.
I'm buying it if I like it. And that was one of them ones that I was like, I gotta.
You didn't like it that
One of them
much. You left it
pieces.
at her house for 3 months. You could have came back
I
the
was
next day.
trying to.
Did she live in Alabama?
I'll be.
Did she live in Arkansas?
The schedule.
California.
I don't know. I was irresponsible,
Nevada.
man.
There you go.
I was irresponsible.
So
man.
now your favorite hoodie's gone.
It's gone. Man.
How you feel about her not apologizing?
I
think that's hard for our people to do.
I don't even look for apologies no more.
Why?
Because if they're not genuine, why? Like, I hate telling them I apologize.
If you say it like that, you don't even look like you meant it.
No, I'm saying, like, if you tell your kid, don't you know how parents chastise their kid and then they tell them, I apologize? Mm-hmm. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Apology should be genuine. But that's like raising your kid. That's probably a bad example, analogy, but.
I was just about to say, you should care about your kids more than that lady. But I just think apologizing with our people isn't as popular as it should be. And I think people have a hard time being genuine. I think people think apologizing shows vulnerability, and nobody wants to show that. They probably think it's like a sign of weakness or something if you apologize for being wrong.
Yeah. I was always told never tell a woman you sorry. I always say I apologize.
Why? What's the difference?
It's because sorry is it's like you said, it's a sign of weakness. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you're not sorry, you apologize.
But you could be sorry.
It depends on what you did.
Yeah. I think it depends.
It's a
on what you
difference.
did. Yeah, I agree.
It's a difference. Take a different level of vulnerability. I mean, that's dope. I think we just probably came up with some shit. No, I'm serious. Like, if you cheat on your girl, you sorry. But like, if I look at a girl booty, I apologize. You see what I'm saying?
I understand the difference between the two.
Yeah.
But you can't be a sorry ass nigga and cheat on her again. That's what you can't
that's
do.
what I'm saying.
So if you
Or
know
even
you go
a sorry ass nigga, if your girl say, yo, I don't, because some girls, like, I've experienced women that we can enjoy a nice ass together. And I've had other women that, nigga, don't you ever look at another woman while you with. You better get a quick pic and keep it moving. I don't want to hear about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a difference. So if your girl is uncomfortable with you doing it, you a sorry ass nigga if you continue to do it in front of her.
Absolutely.
To antagonize her. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I used to do petty shit like that.
Did you?
Immature.
Well, we live and we learn as long as we're growing.
Of course. Your imperfections make up for your perfections, man.
Say that again.
Your imperfections make for your perfections. Everything that you're imperfect at, you try to improve. You just got to see. A lot of us too stubborn to even recognize our faults and like the fucked up things about us. We all think that we just, you know what I'm saying? The internet has given us this platform to make us think that we just so high and mighty, in where we don't even recognize how fucked up we are sometimes.
Yeah, it gives. It's
And when
almost
I
like
say fucked up, I don't mean like we fucked up. Like we all got our own little issues.
Yeah, it gives you a pass to be ignorant, and you disguise it as normal because there's so many people that are distributing that same behavior.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get what you're coming from. Speaking of that, I have made a decision. I have made a decision to not use the B word anymore.
Going up.
Because I realized I lost a friend a couple years ago because of that. And it was about 4 years ago, and I ain't lost not a bit of sleep.
Because you called her? Because you used to call her that?
Yeah.
That was y'all word back in the day.
Right, back in the day. It was her birthday. I was like, I see you, bitch. And she was so mad. Like, we ended our friendship. Well, she ended our friendship and everything.
Y'all was the most toxic group of females growing up I could ever imagine myself around.
So now that I am where I am and I have the knowledge that I have, I realize how toxic that is. So it's like, I'm not apologizing to that lady because what was said and what was done. But like right now in my life,
apologize.
Absolutely not.
Not apologize, but at least hit up and be like, yo.
Oh no, that lady has done way some real negative things. So no, I'm not entertaining that with her. But I've realized my part in being toxic with using that word. Even if I use it as a term of endearment, I just want to get it out of my vocabulary because it's hard for me to hold other people accountable for certain things, and I can't own up to my part with the use of that word and how it can make somebody feel. Like I've always been nonchalant and do what I do, but when you get older, certain things, ring true, and you pay attention to certain things, and things are just different now. So if anybody's around me, family, friend, foe, associate, whatever, and that word slip out, check me, be like, girl, you said you're not using that word no more. My bad, because it's so fluid in my vocabulary. It's gonna take a minute, but I am gonna make a conscious effort to not say it. I really am. Now, after I master that, I'm gonna roll on over to nigga, but
I'm working on just cursing in general. A lot of niggas, I notice a lot of niggas doing. I'm sorry. Billboard probably like, God damn. But no, we call, like, black men be calling each other bitches now.
The word is so fluid.
I'm like, bro, don't call me no bitch. Like, you do that with your other guys. Don't do that with me. I don't like that.
Yep.
They like, what up, bitch? Oh, that's my nigga. What up, bitch? Like,
yep.
No.
Yep. No. And then back in the day, my family, my aunts and my mom, they used to greet each other like, what's up, motherfucker? I'm like, what up, motherfucker? Right? So as a kid, I seen that. I was like, what the hell? So I changed it to pig. Hear me out. So we don't have too many slim people in our family, right? Whatever. So now, not now. This happened about 15 years, maybe 16, 17 years ago. We see each other, we're like, what up, pig? What up, pig? I just felt like that, what up, motherfucker, was too strong. It was just like too much. Like, we are kids.
Sound fun.
Yeah, but when you hanging around your friends, when you got your kids around,
have you seen,
I don't want to hear that.
It's a documentary on Netflix about profanity.
Is it?
Yeah. And it just goes through the years of just curse words. And it's not that deep. Like, I think that we put too much context on profanity.
That could be true, too.
Like, it's 2021, I was about to say, who gives a fuck? But, like, because my father watched it. He's like, yeah, I watched the show. No, your language is kind of corrupt.
So my mom said the same thing. She said that's the hardest part about her watching our show is our language. And it's so weird because I know they used to curse. Bro, but my mama don't do it anymore. Do you know how... She'll hear a song
do you
and
know
she'll
how
be like,
much toxic stuff that guy has said without using profanity?
It's not the same to them. I know what you mean.
How much trauma that guy, man, how much trauma you cause without using a curse word, my guy?
It's not the same to them. And I try to use that as an example all the time. My mama still be trying to hear it.
Man.
So, and it's not even just that, like, by us being on this public platform, professionally, we're viewed a certain kind of way. Especially if you have your colleagues or anybody you work with watch the show. So overall, I want to carry myself differently. So I am going to work on cursing as a whole because my kid even told me I curse a lot. And I barely even talk. So if he feels like I curse a lot.
You do curse a lot. You always curse a lot.
See?
You used to write, like when we was in school, you used to write curse words.
I did.
Just like motherfucker.
I did.
Fuck, bitch.
I got in
Ass.
trouble for that in kindergarten because
You
me
just draw profanity, like,
and my best friend, we used to write notes to each other full of curse words,
bruh.
and I don't know where
That
it
was
came
Facebook
from.
back in the day. You remember what we used to do in school?
Pass notes in class.
Pass notes, drawing pictures of motherfuckers, and it. Oh my god, crazy.
Times have changed.
Very much.
Now
so.
we put it on a more public platform for thousands and millions of people to see. It's different.
Crazy.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't got an issue with apologizing. I apologize. If I'm wrong, I apologize. And even if I'm right, I'll be like, if I offended you for my plight, I apologize. But I still feel how I feel.
I don't apologize too often. I do when I know. I guess it depends on who the person is. I have to feel like you're worth apologizing to, I guess. And what I mean by that is sometimes you can come off a certain kind of way and you didn't mean to offend anybody, and people get offended. And what I mean by them being worth apologizing to, if I don't know these people, I'm not going to go above and beyond to apologize to them for a misunderstanding. I'm not going to do that. But I will make sure the people that I'm close to, if that happens with them, then that's different. I try to figure it out and apologize if I'm wrong. Even if I believe I'm right and I hurt them, I'll apologize. Back in the day, I used to apologize to save face. Like, okay, sorry, like, get your ass up out of here. But that was like 10, 12 years ago. But now I guard my apologies because I monitor. I'm not going to say I monitor, but I think about what I say before I say it. So if I said it, I meant it. So regardless of how you felt about it, that's entirely up to you for the most part. So I'm getting to the point now where I'm owning some of what you're feeling because it's all about delivery. But that comes with age, growth, you know.
Of course.
When you know better, you do better. I'm getting there.
I dealt with somebody who rarely apologized. I could count on my finger how many times.
In a
Woman
relationship?
apologize. Oh yeah.
Oh, I always apologize to my wife if I'm wrong. Always.
You know, sitting in this chair hurts my back.
Well, you should bring a different one.
I would have to have like a recliner or something.
Wow, you're trying to get comfortable.
Like I'm getting old. Like my back. Like people like you look so. Like I'm uncomfortable. Like my back.
Well, stop leaning over. Do this.
I like even when I sit like this, it's stiff back here. I need a massage. I'm 6'3". Like, I need a real like massage. You know?
When's the last time you had a massage?
I couldn't even tell you. Probably like a real professional one. Mm-hmm. It had to be a year since it was before COVID. So
it's been that long for me too.
I'm in need of one. So I'm sitting here, my back is stiff as shit.
Well, it's almost Valentine's Day, so I hope you get that taken care of.
I'm not taking part in no demon time on Valentine's Day.
What's a demon time?
Sexual activities.
Why is it demon time?
That's what they call it.
Who's
Kids
they?
call it the kids. Internet.
So we're using kids.
Don't be mad because you ain't up on the lingo. Demon time.
I just don't understand
All
it.
30-year-olds know what demon time
No,
means.
they fuck they don't.
I guarantee you some do.
I guarantee. You can
comment
say some.
yeah, they do.
You can
Everybody
say
know what
some.
demon time is.
No.
Bilbo, you know what demon time is? Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
What does Bilbo have to do with me?
I'm just saying.
And
you said
me and
nobody
Bilbo
know.
don't travel in the same circles, okay? Me and my friends do not use the word demon time.
I bet you they know what it is, though.
That could be true, but I don't know what it is. Why am I being judged for not knowing what demon time is?
You just judged me.
For what?
For knowing the lingo.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Because I asked you, where did it come from? You said that's the term that kids use now.
And that's another term for saying the internet.
We're using...
All lingo.
We're allowing kids to determine what we call things. That's all I meant by that.
Come on, man.
That's all I meant.
She coming at me for knowing the lingo.
That's all I meant.
I had to text my I had to text my supervisor the lingo.
Of demon time?
No. I did not tell her what demon. I should have added that. I might have to send her that.
Don't do that.
I am.
No.
But yeah, I had to tell her the lingo. Hey, you gotta know the lingo, man.
Of
you got
things.
somebody, you could be in a gas station, kid could be plotting a whole dig against you. You don't know what they talking about.
I don't care. I mind my business.
I like to know what the fuck going on.
And I rarely go inside gas stations.
You don't live out here, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm a product of my environment.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
What you mean?
I'm a product of my environment.
I'm a product of my environment, man. You get the fuck up out of here, though. Let's talk about accountability.
Okay.
Do you think black people as a culture, do you think we hold ourselves accountable for certain things?
Like what?
Just life in general. Do you think that we use, and this is not to suppress or to downsize what we've gone through civil rights, but do you think that we use that as an excuse for not progressing and for not, how can I word this? For not even having the mindset to think past, government and everything that we see on the news and stuff like that? Like just holding ourselves accountable, just being accountable. Like when people are in certain situations, they like to blame, point the fingers and stuff like that.
So I was just about to say, I think it has a lot to do with what we've been exposed to, who that black person is and what they've been exposed to. Because I've learned that accountability is something that is learned. Mm-hmm. And you also have to teach it. So if you're only taught to blame other people for certain things and you are taught the reasons why you have disadvantages but not taught how to overcome them and not taught to hold yourself accountable for overcoming them and how to do so, then it's different. So I can see it on both spectrums. So it's kind of like it depends on that person being a product of their environment or not. Because I'm gonna say in Chicago, like when they're like, oh, stop the killings and stuff like that, I hear you, but y'all know these people. Y'all breaking bread with them.
Right.
You know your son is, or your little cousin or your little brother, you know they are out there gang banging and you know they're out there with guns. Where is your accountability in that? It's a sad situation overall, but what is your part? But were they taught to own their part? Do they know how to do that?
I think they use it as an excuse. Like they use their environment as an excuse.
But is it really an excuse?
I was talking to a coworker who was talking to a student, and they were saying how, the coworker was trying to give the kids a different alternative to music. Mm-hmm. And the kids was just so obsessed with King Von, and he was just trying to tell them that life and death is in the power of the tongue, and that, the things that you rap about or the things that you talk about, you could bring that upon your life. And the kids was like, oh, no, that's because he's from that environment and that's the stuff he had to go through. He just telling his story. And then another teacher even chimed in and said, music doesn't dictate your life and how things turn out and all this other stuff. He was just telling the story. So we get so caught up in the story that we don't even hold the accountability to change the narrative. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what I think. I just think, and then you got that, and then you got just people with that loser mentality. That they don't hold themselves accountable. They're not man enough or woman enough to look in the mirror and say, okay, I need to do this, that, and this. Instead, they look at, how come she get to work there and I can't? How come he got that and I don't? How come? You know what I'm saying?
The support system that's around them, and discipline. I've learned that with success, you have to have a certain level of discipline. But
most definitely.
You have to see it somewhere.
But see, a lot of people don't even understand the discipline, how much discipline a lot of successful people have. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Like the job you do, I don't think I could last. You know what I'm saying? I don't that's why I don't want to do it, because it's like I probably could last a little while, but then you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It takes a lot of discipline to do that.
It does, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I watch my cousin, that young dude. He's one of the most disciplined guys I know, but people will just look at his Facebook and Instagram and just think he just living his relaxed ass life. It's like, this dude is a fucking workhorse, man. You don't even know the shit that the guy be doing. So I just think that as a culture, accountability is just something that we still gotta work at. Even black men, black women, everybody. I think that we all could hold ourselves more accountable.
I feel like we're just starting to do that. Yeah. And I feel like if we continue to do it and we do it with each other and our peers, and we do it with our kids, they'll do it to their kids. And overall, that will breed a different level of success. But it has to start with us. Right. Because I know our parents' generation struggle with that. Yeah. I know they do. So now it's passed on to us, and it's up to us to teach that. Yeah. So they don't have a choice, because then you'll have all the tools you need to overcome.
Like I was asking my father, I'm like, dude, how come you ain't tell us about the stocks? And he was just like, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How would he have known?
Exactly. Mm-hmm. He didn't know. And I got stocks, put up, I had stocks for years. Mm-hmm. So I'm just now tapping into So now I'm teaching my son how to look at this stuff.
Yep.
And then you got people, you think you're a stock market. I'm like, no, motherfucker, I don't know. But if I'm going to learn, he going to learn right
I
here
was
with
just
me.
about to say,
You know
the
what I'm
information
saying?
is out
And it's
there.
not that, it's not hard.
No.
It's multiplication, adding and subtracting. And reading the scale and the chart is easy shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's hard for me.
You're not good at charts?
So I don't even know, but I know at this age I've reached like a certain cap of understanding.
Right.
And I can understand the basics of stocks and trading. But when you go into the options and the shareholdings and stuff like it's too much.
The shareholdings, that's like your long term investment.
Yeah.
It's like if you go invest in Tesla and Apple, that's some shit that you should like just try to get like 125 shares in. You just constantly invest in. Hopefully, like in like 20 years, you'll see a big margin.
You'll definitely see what happens.
You know what I'm saying?
Tesla.
So that's without the trading and shit. That it ain't. It's like betting on the stock. It's like betting on the stock market. You either betting that one gonna go up or it's gonna go down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Calls and puts, but it's just like I was just telling my son, I'm like, you 11. Like he was noticing stuff. He was like, no, Kia went from $8 to $4. I'll never invest in that. I said, that's great. Like you just doing it. Like even just him peeping that at 11, doing it for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he watched this, like he was looking at it. I made him scale from his birthday to now.
Okay.
So if I bought him 10 shares on his birthday when he was first born, how much would he have now?
Okay.
Like if I would have invested about $800 something, the boy had about 10 G's.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's sick. And just imagine
it's
how many
dope,
times you
actually.
saw 800 some odd dollars. You know what I'm saying? And we spend it on jewelry, clothes, and
anything. You can blow that real quick.
And so I'm like, man, I'm just like this is a great time to be alive, man.
Yes, because we
Great
have
time to be alive.
So the thing that we have that our parents didn't have is access to the information. So that was shielded from them. Our parents could barely get good books to learn the basics from.
Yep.
So now, us growing up too, we had that little bit of experience, and I only realized that by leaving Chicago public schools and going into the private school, and I realized how far behind the Chicago public school system was.
Definitely.
So, but it took for me to do that to know that. So even with us, we had a little bit, but now you have access to everything. There's a choice to go to a private school. There's a choice to go to a public school. And there's a choice on what you read, what you consume, and what you want to be educated on.
Yeah.
But back then, we don't know nothing about that. They hid that from us. What tipped your scale this week?
What tipped my scale this week? What tipped my scale this week was the fact that, and people, please don't take offense to this. We have people that's working right now, and we have people that has been affected by the COVID-19, the coronavirus, and they have been on unemployment. But what I am seeing is that trillions and trillions of dollars have been pumped into this economy. Small businesses have been bailed out. Big businesses have been bailed out. The unemployed are living well. They're going out of town. They're having a great time. And us working people are still out here struggling, paying our bills, and we have not seen an increase or a raise. I got paid COVID relief. What was that? When they paid us for that short amount of time? Did they pay y'all?
No.
Well, we seen a small raise, but we saw it for about a month, and then that was it.
Yes, we did. I lied.
I think that it's time for America to do something about that. I think that everybody that gets up off their ass and goes and work in this pandemic and risk their life and risk their kids' life and risk their parents' life should be compensated, because we are keeping this economy running, and we are quote unquote essential. So pay us as we are. It's not, I don't feel like if you raise the economy or excuse that verbiage. If you raise the minimum wage price to $15 an hour, if I'm making 25, I need to be boosted up to about 30 or
I agree.
Or 35, because they're getting a $7.50 increase or something crazy.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
So it's basically like they're getting an increase, but the people who are making a decent living are not.
You can't in life, and I don't mean to offend nobody. There's winners and there's losers. You need to pick on which side you want to be on, and that's what tipped my scale.
That's a real tip. I had a small tip. My tip was me being judged for not seeing a lot of black movies. So I've never seen New Jack City, right? So I said something about canceling something like Nino, and somebody referenced New Jack City, and I was like, "What is that?" Has you never seen that movie before? No. They said, "Well, how do you know that quote?" Came from a Rick Ross song. I don't know, but so he was upset. He was like, "How you never seen New Jack City? You ever seen Don't Be a Menace?" No. You ever seen Above the Rim? No. He's like, "What do you watch?" TV. And I don't watch a lot of TV and I don't watch a lot of movies, but he was like, "How are you really black if you haven't seen these movies? These movies are pivotal to our existence." I feel you, but I ain't seen them.
You need to get your black cinema on.
But I'm not really interested.
You ever seen All Them Nights?
No.
Oh my God.
See? Here you go.
Oh Jesus Christ. You never seen Blue Hill Avenue?
No. I've actually never even heard of that.
You never seen Belly?
No.
Oh my God. All right. That tipped my scale too. Two teams. All that. Jesus Christ.
Why did that tip your
Because
scale?
It did, G. That's fucked up.
Don't be like
You seen Mo Better Blues?
No. I seen Friday.
All three, right?
I thought it was only two.
What do you watch? You
Where
like
did the
white
third
love
one
movies?
come from?
Excuse me, but I'm sorry.
White love movies?
Like the little savvy little, them little.
I watch stuff like Long Kiss Goodnight. That's my favorite movie.
I don't never heard of that.
It's
You like
with,
love stories?
No, it's not a love story. It's
like
with Gina Davis and
movies
Samuel
Tom
L.
Hanks
Jackson.
and Hilary Swank and shit.
Nope.
So you be watching Sleepless
You,
in
you
Seattle.
might want to look at Long Kiss Goodnight. That movie's dope as fuck.
I'm gonna check it out. No, I'll watch it.
I seen Baby Boy.
I seen Baby Boy too.
I didn't see Baby Boy.
When I saw Baby
2013.
Boy, I shouldn't have. I was too young to watch that.
Oh, I was, and it was like
That movie cursed
7,
my
8
life.
years ago. But I'll do better.
The movie cursed my life. For real.
Same
And I blame
time.
my parents for letting me watch that bullshit.
So my mama
at such a
protected me
young
from that
age.
shit,
Yeah.
so-
Why the fuck would you let me watch that?
I don't know. How old were you?
It's what, 6th, 7th grade when it first came
So
out.
my mom, at that age, we were straight Lion King, Mary
You
Poppins.
wasn't watching it. 6th and 7th grade?
No, yes. My mom is all Disney. Sound of Music.
You was Miss Rock the
I
Boat
seen
in 6th and 7th,
Lilies in
7th
the
grade.
Field. That is what that has not. My music has nothing to do with the movies that I was exposed to.
You
My mother did not let us watch movies like that.
probably did.
You ever seen Angels in the Outfield?
Yeah.
Right. So that is the shit that we was watching. All the other, Aladdin, Pocahontas, and shit. That is the only thing we were watching.
Not in 7th grade, though.
Yes.
I don't believe that.
Ask my brother.
Probably so. He probably won't talk to me.
Bye. See y'all next week.